Are you transitioning to a silver fox, but you're not quite there yet? Like you have plenty of silver growing in, but you're not silver, and all the makeup and colors and palettes that you've used for decades that look gorgeous no longer are working because of the silver? Well, you've come to the right place, because today we are gonna talk how to transition to silver fox makeup. Hey there, welcome back to my channel. I am Michelle Spieler. I am the creator of Mature Makeup Masterclass. I created a masterclass of over 21 videos on mature techniques with lots of product recommendations too for mature skin. But I can't be everywhere at once, and I really wanted my mature friends to feel like they were having a one-on-one tutorial in their home with me. So you can always click on the link and find that, or watch the short video on why I created it. But today I'm so excited because maybe you're like me. Maybe you are slowly transitioning into more silver hair. I have been kind of warm, sunny blonde my whole life. I grew up in or on the beaches of Southern California. I've always had buttery blonde hair. I've always had a lot of gold in my hair. But as you can see, I have a ton. All this is silver. This is all silver. This is beautiful through here. This is like, I'm becoming like this almost like Nordic blonde, like almost this beautiful icy blonde. And that's just simply because I'm blending my natural gray with my blonde. I stopped covering my grays 4 years ago. So everything you see is either just bleach highlights or my natural root color, and then a ton of silver growing in. So what can be confusing is, let me see my hair, okay, crazy. Let's say you've been warm your whole life like me, and now suddenly you've got all this silver and your old colors aren't working. Your peaches, your bronzes, your golds, they're just maybe feeling off. Something doesn't feel quite right. Or maybe you've been brunette and you got away with lots of beautiful jewel tones, and sometimes you still can with silver hair, but I find a lot of women are starting to now get very confused by their silver hair, and they don't know it looks good. So this video today is more on those of us transitioning, and I'm probably never going to be full silver. I mean, maybe in 20, 30 years, but I don't have much silver under here. This is all my natural ashy dark blonde. So I'm not the type of person that as my gray grew out, you saw the white stripe. I never had that. I had it just lightly peppered throughout my hair. And so we just stopped coloring it, covering it and coloring it 4 years ago. And so now I'm letting it just grow in with my blonde. So here's the trick. Here's gonna be the fun part. And you get to be your own little researcher, scientist in your own life. What we are gonna do is we are going to mix cools and warms, because if you have any warmth in your hair, and some of you send me pictures and you have like this beautiful, like kind of faded chestnut brown, like maybe you had low lights and they're fading and they're reddish or goldish, but then you've got the silver growing in and you're like, help, I'm so confused because I got the warmth and the silver. I gotcha. So today we're gonna do something really cool. So I've taken a very cool brown. This is Labyrinth from Seint. I'm using Seint, but I'm gonna show you other options because not everyone is a Seint art customer. So this is Labyrinth. It's kind of a cool gray brown, but then we've put a beautiful bronze over it. So you can kind of see like 2 dimensions, like some cool, but some warm, okay? Gorgeous. And then over here, I think I wiped it off. Why did I do that? Over here, I'm gonna put Bubba. Bubba is a really, really popular shadow. It's right here. It's just a beautiful, warm golden brown. I have it right here on my hand, but then watch this. We're gonna put this silver over it. And now we have a warm brown with a beautiful silver. So depending how you move your head, right? Because no one's just looking at us like from the front. You're not all living on a YouTube. In real life, you're gonna have some warm to match some warm areas of your hair, but some cool to match that silver coming in. Same with this. You're gonna have the cool shadow, but then depending how you move your head, a beautiful little bit of warmth, okay? So these are great options when you are transitioning into cooler hair and your makeup is just off. I will, when I'm done with eyes, I will do a neutral cheek, a neutral lip. I think it kind of depends what the season is. Maybe in summer you want to wear more warm tones. Maybe in winter you want to wear more cool tones or mauves. What are you wearing in your wardrobe? I don't think there's necessarily one way to wear your blush and lipstick as you're transitioning. I really think that if you stay in the middle with neutrals and kind of deviate to cool and warms depending on, you know, season and what you're wearing, you can have a lot of fun with that. Today I have on a super neutral lip. It's kind of an iconic color. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. It's a matte, but it's a creamy matte. I typically don't like mattes, but I bought this for my pro kit because I still do some weddings occasionally and also a lot of commercial. It's much lighter in person. It looks deeper here on camera, but it's just this beautiful, do you see that? It's just kind of a neutral, just a neutral lip color. And you can change it depending on what kind of lip liner you put with it. But if you just keep a really neutral mouth, or you could put a cool, like an icy pink or a silvery taupe or a champagne, or you could do kind of a peachy gold. I mean, you could change this so many different ways just depending on how you layer it. But if you always stay neutral with your lips and your cheeks, I think that will help you transition to silver and still feel like it's all cohesive and working, okay? So I have primed my eye with this Sigma eyeshadow base primer pencil. I wish I could tell you what the color is. Oh, it's called Persuade. They sent this to me and I said, okay, I'll try it. And I've worn it now 3 days in a row. Do you see it right here? Kind of looks like the MAC Painterly paint pot I always talk about. And then you just kind of smooth it out. And I have it just on my eyelids and kind of up into my crease a little bit. It's nice. My shadows have not budged. The last 2 days that I've worn it, I did not have any creasing. That is Sigma Beauty. Now, we always blend powder on powder, so we would never go into that sticky eyeshadow base primer. We would never just put a shadow on it because it's gonna stick, right? Powder blends on powder, so I'm gonna do the tiniest bit of translucent powder. This is the Say. Might as well go in. I already did setting spray. I did my foundation today and then I did setting spray. So now I can go into any areas I need with a little bit of powder, and that setting spray isn't gonna cause any type of makeup to break up. Sometimes it helps to do the makeup, then the setting spray, let it dry for a while, then go in strategically just where you need powder. Okay, another fun group of shadows you can do is you could do these beautiful like purpley grays. You know, it's kind of like, look at that. It's kind of like a purpley lilac gray. I don't even know what that color is. And of course I didn't bring a tool to dig it out because why would I be smart and do that? Let me see if I can get some of these colors out. Oh wait, you know what? Someone told me I could take the top of a tin. That's what I'll do. I'm gonna take the top of a tin and dig it out. This color is called London. It's really pretty. It's this beautiful, like, it's like a medium gray, but there's like a lilac in it. That would be very pretty on someone's eyes. You could even mix a bronze with that. But today I think I'm gonna do, gosh, I've already done Labyrinth, but I kind of want to do it again. So I think I want to show you also, this is a great palette by Bare Minerals. This is beautiful. This is kind of on the warm side. This sandstone is almost kind of a rosy tone, but these colors are all cool tones. And if you stick to browns that almost look like they have the tiniest bit of khaki green in them or the tiniest bit of gray, browns with khaki greens and grays tend to be cooler browns. No yellow, no orange, no red. This is a beautiful palette. It's called Au Natural, Bare Minerals Au Natural. I get a lot of compliments when I wear this. It's beautiful. And then also we have ColourPop. This is not my palette. This is in my professional kit, but this is nice. Do you see how they're all taupey? These are all taupe browns on the top. Then we've got like a, look, that almost looks gray, but in person it's quite brown, but look how gray it looks. So if you stick to grays, lilacs, khaki greens, you know you're in the cool category. Sometimes people aren't really sure. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna dust my whole eye with this color, and I'll tell you what it is because I'm not quite sure. Today I'm gonna go with cool undertones, and then I'm gonna do a bronze because we're going into summer. Oh, this is Pup. A lot of you guys have Pup. Pup is a great color. That is a great color. I'm gonna do Pup all over. So here, oh, and you know what else Sigma just sent me? This. It takes all the color out of your brush so you can just go right in with a new color. It's called the Switch. It's all silicone. Brilliant, brilliant, I love it. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the color Pup, which is very neutral. And I'm gonna go in my crease. By going in my crease with the lighter color first of all, for those of you with deep set eyes, that might be as dark as you go right there. You might be done. But I'm gonna build mine up a little bit more from there. So I hope that makes sense to a lot of you transitioning. I hope you understand if you mix the warms and the cools together, how gorgeous that would be. Like, think of jewelry right now. So many people are mixing silvers and golds. Same thing with makeup. Mix your cools and your warms at the same time as you're transitioning to that beautiful silver color. Okay, so I just put that in my crease. See that? That's it. And then I'm going to go in. Now, if this was winter, I would go in with London, this kind of purpley gray brown. I would go, but I don't feel that. It's really hot outside today. I'm not feeling that color. So I am going to do, let's see, I'm gonna do Labyrinth, even though I've already done that color on a video back when I did Seint eyeshadows, and I did one warm eye and one cool eye. Okay, perfect, it's ready to go. Okay, so I'm gonna take some Labyrinth, and Labyrinth is right here, and it almost looks like a khaki green. It's such a pretty brown. I'm gonna go on the eyelid a little bit. It's gonna give me the tiniest bit of smoky. And then I'm going in the outer crease. See that? Ooh, it looks dark on camera. In person, it looks really pretty, really soft. You don't have to go this dark. You could keep Labyrinth just near your lash line, or this could be a beautiful evening makeup. Look at that. So see, that's feeling kind of cool. Like that, to me, that looks great with my gray, my silver growing in my hair. And then I'll take the original brush with the Pup on it, and I'll go back in and I'll kind of blend all that together. Okay, that's it. That's all on the eye, just the Pup and Labyrinth. That's all I have. And then now I'm gonna go in with a pretty bronze. And I like to put frosts on with my fingers. You'll see me a lot using fingers to put a frost on. I'm not today though, because I really want you to put it on lightly. Sometimes if we put a frost on with our finger, it goes on really, really deeply, really intensely shiny. And okay, so this is called Bright Eyes, and I'm gonna use this color because it's a bronze that it's muted. It's not a gold bronze, it's a little bit more muted. So I'm gonna go within Bright Eyes. I'm gonna take a little bit on my brush. Oh yeah, oh my gosh, that is so pretty. And see, most people just don't think to mix the warms and the cools. Now maybe you're out there and you're thinking, oh, I've always done that. Man, kudos to you. It's just so pretty to mix the cools with the with the warms. Look at that, isn't that fun? And then depending how I move my head, you can still see some coolness to the eyes, some warmth to the eyes. I love it. And then I'm gonna go in and I am going to take a very light color now to lighten and brighten everything. So I am gonna go in with maybe the color Drift. Do I want Drift? I want something really light. What is this? Riviera, I think this one is. Let's see. No, I'm gonna go in with this white. Let's see what this white is. Of course, I'm digging holes into all my shadows. Unicorn, that's a fun one. Unicorn, I'm going in with Unicorn. Okay, so I'm gonna take a little bit of Unicorn and I'm gonna go in that inner corner. Real lightly. I mean, I put that on way too deep. I put that on way too heavy. You could put it on real, okay, this side's way better. That side, I went too crazy on that side. You just want it to highlight that inner eye. You don't want to look like a disco queen. A little disco queen's fun, but. Okay. Yeah, I went way too heavy on this side, but that's okay. Ooh, do you see that light coming in through my front window? Listen, I wanted to do this video much earlier, but I've got so many plates in the air right now. I'm just spinning. So here we are. Okay, so that's it. And now I'm gonna do some eyeliner. Okay, that's it. That's all I have on my eyes. Should we do a little bit up here? Maybe what's left on the brush, just go under. Okay. So this is feeling very neutral to me. And then let's do a little bit of eyeliner. I'm gonna go you guys know how much I love that waterline. I love that. Now, you could just do the waterline, or you could go in with a deeper color, and I am also going to do some of the Demi. I can hear my husband downstairs talking. I hope you guys cannot. It's so hard when both of us work from home. Okay, I have no idea where my brush is. Don't know, no clue. Oh wait, here, it's upside down. Okay, so I'm gonna take the little spot brush and I'm gonna go in with some NV. Oh, great. Okay, hold on. Okay, sorry, I got my dogs calmed down and then I took the liberty of trying my mascara on. By the way, this is a new mascara coming out internationally, I think in about a week. I love it. There's nothing like it on the market. It's completely new, different formula. It is so beautiful. It's lengthening and thickening. I feel like I almost have falsies on, but I'll tell you guys about it soon enough. I did a little Demi around the eye just to highlight my under eyes and take away some of those dark circles. I wish you could see this in person because it's not a color combination I would ever try. And that's what I love about coming on YouTube and having no plan, is I'll just try something for you guys. And then I'm like, oh, I like that. I don't know that I would have tried that on my own. So it's very neutral from certain angles. It's even cool and icy from certain angles. And then I have that pop of that warmth right in the middle. And again, you could do a warm eye. Oops, I'm gonna sneeze. You could even do a warm eye, excuse me, and then even do a pop of silver in the middle. I'm telling you, if it wasn't a hot summery day out, I would totally have used this beautiful silver right there. That is so pretty. And you saw how that looked over Bubba. It was like warm and icy all at the same time. Ooh, maybe that's for another video, right? A little icy Bubba. Let's do that another time. So anyway, I love this eye. I feel like it's so cute. And even though it's like hot summer weather and I might run out tonight, I don't have to change anything. I feel really cute. I did a little Demi on the top, NV+1 as eyeliner, a little of that under the eye. I didn't dig back into the NV+1. I just used what was left on the brush, and it creates this soft, beautiful shadow, so it almost doesn't look like makeup at all. And let's do blush. We definitely need a blush. Let me see. It's hard because I don't want to throw you guys off. I do not want to put you in something that is too warm. And I'm looking around and I'm like, ooh, I'm not sure. I'm not a cool blush person. Well, you know what? Let's try this one. This might be Summer Love. Summer Love is really pretty, and it was sold out for a long time. And so I've been recommending it to a lot of people, just because I think it's a good one to have. And of course I can't get it out. Let's see, is this Summer Love? Yes, that is Summer Love. That is so pretty. Let's do some Summer Love. I've never worn Summer Love. There are so many colors with Seint that I have never worn because I'm so busy working for other brands. I just don't always have time. Okay, I'm gonna do this shape brush. I'm gonna do the shape brush. I'm gonna take some Summer Love, which is a cooler mauve tone. Normally, I would never pick a color for myself like that. It's more mauvey nude. Oh yeah, that is very pretty. It's a gloss, so some of you, if you're real oily, you might not like a gloss. A gloss stays glossy. See that gorgeous highlight? The gloss stays glossy. That might not be for an oily gal. But I love it. I would never choose that color, ever. I love it. And I have a little olive contouring, which is warm. I specifically chose warm contouring. And I'm not telling you need to contour. I have a little bit of Bella bronzer on too, but you know, I'm self-tanning now. We're going into summer, and so I want a little warmth on my face, but I don't want warm blush because I don't want to throw off my silver hair today and my cooler eye makeup. So if you need a cool blush, but you do not like gloss formula, trying to think of what you could use. You could use Baby Watermelon is a cool pink. It's a blue-based pink. Dahlia is a blue-based fuchsia. I really, really like this Summer Love though. I really like Summer Love. I really think that it's worth trying, and you could just powder over that shine, because I mean, that's what I love on mature skin. I love that shine. The shine and sheen that this makeup gives. And it doesn't look like greasy, it looks like glowy. Take a little bit up here. And then I think that looks really pretty with, ooh, and you know what? Because our cheek and lip can also work as lip. Yep. Because that Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk is kind of flat because it's a matte. So now this gave me a pretty cool mauve sheen without changing my look. Okay, what do we think? Let's do a little, my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, which is the best in the business. What do we think? I love it. I feel like this makeup completely works with all of my silver growing in. Look at that. I love that. So let me know if you want to see more transition looks, more warms and cools mixed together while you transition. Now, if you are a full on silver fox already, oh, you have such great options. I mean, you can really go with all the beautiful silvers and silver taupes. And like I said, this ColourPop palette in taupe has so many fun options. Look at even this for summer. That is like almost like a cool champagne. Like there's really fun options out there. If you're not a Seint customer, you don't have to be. I'm just here to show everyone lots of fun options, okay? So please subscribe if you haven't already. If you're always looking for tips and techniques and products over 40, this is the place to be. I do not talk about Seint makeup every week. I also do my French beauty series. Last week I did Jones Road Beauty. I do Pat McGrath. This is a gorgeous palette I just did a TikTok with the other day by Sigma Beauty. It's absolutely stunning if you're into warm tones. I felt gorgeous in this all day. I mean, I use it all, even drugstore, you name it, I use it. So I'm glad you're here. Please subscribe to grow this mature community, and let me know what you would like to see next if you are transitioning. I'm happy to oblige. I'm always learning myself. I normally would never have done this look. I did this for you guys and now I'm crazy about it. What do you think? Bye for now.